Now, South Korea is the world's 12th or 13th largest economy. Per capita GDP is not among the elite members of the OECD, but it's about $3,000, $30,000, pardon me. South Korea's per capita GDP is about $30,000 today. South Korea, I remember as somebody who was born in the late 60s and went to elementary school in the mid 70s. South Korea was dirt poor. We saw beggars, literally people with a tin can begging for scraps of food everywhere in Seoul. Having a refrigerator was a mark of real affluence, somewhat like having a yacht in the United States, a fancy yacht today. So South Koreans were very hungry at the time, and the fact that South Korea is an affluent country today is a dramatic change in national fortune. What that means is many South Koreans today, especially the younger generation, have no desire to be reunited with North Korea, which is a menacing, backward place in the imagination of the vast majority of South Koreans. So they fear unification even. The South Korean people, the majority of South Koreans don't want reunification with North Korea out of fear of the economic cost of unification, the costs associated with restructuring, rebuilding North Korea. So I think there are very few people in South Korea today who feel any kind of neurosis or regret that South Korea is not yet reunited with North Korea. From an economic standpoint, the vast majority of South Koreans today are quite satiated, quite happy that South Korea remains apart from the North. In the long term, there have been studies, however, in the long term, if the two Koreas were to be reunited with its official seat of government in South Korea, after a decade or a couple of decades, the South Korean economy or the Korean economy throughout the Korean Peninsula, that is, a united Korea's economy, could grow even bigger than Japan's. But that's many years down the road, and of course, neither the government nor the public has the appetite to think ahead 20, 30, 40 years down the road.